And good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I'm glad to see you here, and before we will start building our Philadelphia, or we'll continue actually, then I want to play this raffle. It's about that time. So 10 days passed after I made the video with unboxing and started this raffle, so it's time to find the lucky winner. And for this I need to share my screen, so let's check if it will work. If it is not, I can film it with my phone, but let's hope that this time it will work. For some reasons it is not working. I don't know why. Everything is connected in the same way, same screens. Just sometimes it is not working. So I will wait 20 seconds just to check if I can see it on my phone, and we can find our lucky winner. And while these 20 seconds are running, I can check how many participants do we have here. So I need to sort it properly, and we have 20 participants, and I can see it on my screen on the phone, so I can share my window. It's good. And so 20 participants. So then we need to choose from 1 to 20, and let's generate this number. Who will be the lucky winner? And I will choose 3 participants. So if somebody can't claim the prize or can't pick it up or something, so we will have like first, second and third place. So just will follow this gift or this kit to the next place. So generate number 16. And number 16, this is our first place, and it should be somewhere here. Come on, open. That's number 8. It's number 10, so somewhere here. Number 14, 15, 16 should be this one. So number 16, you are on first place. Fabio Camila. So if you are watching this video, you have 1 month to claim the prize, or if you have any reasons to not pick it up, I will just forward it to the next place. And second place will be number 17. Good job. We are moving. Okay, come on, this is number 3. I need to sort it in newest first, so I can find proper numbers. So this should be this one. Number 17. You are on second place. Joshua Fogg. So if something happened with winner on the first place, if he can't pick up the prize and claim the prize, so you will be the next one in a row to get it. And let's find third place. Who will be on the third place? So this will be number 20. Oh, this is this one. Number 20. Douglas Sutton. I don't know how to read it properly. I'm sorry for my pronunciation. But Douglas, you are on the third place. So if guys from 2 first places can't pick it up and claim the prize, then you will be the next in a row to get it. So with this positive note, let's work on our model. And let me get back to this screen. And before, I promised you that today I will remove this wale which I glued, and will use it. I want to remove it carefully. It's a single plank, so it is possible to remove it carefully without damaging it, and so I can glue it back. But before, I want to discuss one very important thing. And let me turn off my dehumidifier, because I believe it makes noise and it's not good. Give me a second. And before I will start this very important thing with ungluing and gluing back the wale, I want to discuss the deck. Because in my kit it was a problem with short piece of, let's say, bottom because, I don't know, somebody just pressed the button print probably and forgot to press the button 100%, so it was smaller, shorter than it should be. And I believe that I have some sort of this error with the deck, because when I just place these two pieces, it still has to be chamfered, so it will be even closer to the edges. So I positioned one, let me switch to bigger screen, so you can see it better. So like this. So when I will chamfer it also on the edges, I will get even bigger gap. And as you can see, it's quite big one. Where is my caliper? This one at the moment 2.1. So when I will chamfer it, it will be more likely 3 millimeters. It's quite big gap. But it is not only about the gap. When I positioned it also, so this is edge of the bulkhead, you see how short it is. Okay, let me make it perfect. It is also shorter. But not only that, I can add just another plank, etc., and I can cut somewhere just to make them longer, but it is not only this. We have another problem. This kit, from the very beginning, I was thinking like, wow, it's too wide boards or planks. Why is my camera always doing this trick with me? Come on, wake up. Wake up. Yeah, so they are too wide, right? At the moment, the widest part of them about 20 millimeters wide, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boards or planks on the deck. When originally on the Gunboat Philadelphia we have 11, if you will count them, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they should be about 14, 15 millimeters wide. And okay, so I have an idea how to fix that. I just also want to hear those of you who hasn't that error with the bottom, can you check if it is long enough in your kit? Just curiosity, if it is my kit a little with error. But to fix this, I'm planning to cut each plank. I will narrow them to 14-15 millimeters wide, and because we have lots of such cuts off sheets with the same thickness, so I want to cut such long pieces for additional planks, because they are just about right. It's 14 millimeters. So they are in some point narrower, wider, but this is also the same thing happens on our deck. So I just will use all these extra sheets to make the proper deck. But that was just pure curiosity, so just a little more work than it is necessary. But since I am fighting for more historically accurate model, so this is what I will do. And this is something, yeah, of course you can just cut these pieces, glue them to get the deck done in 5 minutes. But if you will spend a little more time on your model, you will get more historically accurate model. So this is what I'm constantly saying, that don't rush. If you want to get better quality model, if you want to get more historically accurate model, always check some sources like these drawings and add more time. You are spending a lot of time on it. If you will add a little more time of your time, you can get even better quality of the model. So that was just a lot of talking and plans for today. Let's finally do something. This is our second side wales, but because where is it, glue somewhere here it was a butt joint of our wales, because I will unglue it and I have to move it higher a little, so I also want to make a sort of pattern, so I can mark on each frame the height of the upper edge of the wale, so we can position it properly. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about while I'm ungluing it, I published it on Facebook in group with this group build, drawing from the kit and from this book scaled. So it's too low, that's why I need to unglue it and glue it properly. And something else I wanted to tell you about it, something important. I will remember it and I will tell you. Oh, yes, This is what I started from the very beginning, because the butt joint is somewhere here, right here. So when I will unglue it and move it up or higher, so it will get a gap. Since we have on the drawings, it's visible on this one, I opened it, where we have these butt joints, but this is starboard. And because this is on the larboard, so let's say every ship never was planked similar or like mirrored on another side. So I just will cut a piece, something like this, maybe 5 frames, and just we'll shorten these 2 pieces, and we'll add this piece, additional one. Where is this one? I have cuts off from the previous, so I will add another piece of, let's say, from this wale to this wale, so this long. So I will create 3 pieces, wale on the larboard or on port side. Let's unglue, and I will use soldering iron. This is my favorite trick how to unglue, because you can, with soldering iron, you can unglue something very precise. Like, for example, if you have planked the hull and one plank between all the others you don't like, just don't like texture, doesn't matter why, you don't like it, you can unglue it with your soldering iron without damaging next to it planks. So this is what I will do here too. Of course, you can also use this electric plank bender, or you can use just, where is my soldering iron? Regular soldering iron, like this one. And this is what I will use. I believe if not everybody have plank bender, but everybody definitely should have soldering iron. So let me put book aside here. And if you are searching for these books which I'm using, they are in the description under the video. And yesterday I was searching materials for casting. So who is interested in casting more swivel guns with me? So I created a list, and I believe I will order today or tomorrow my stuff for it. I have a burner button torch, so I don't have to buy that one, but I put one in the sort of idea list, because I have this on Amazon feature. I can create lists, and they called idea list. So I put another button torch there if you don't have it, but you definitely will need it to melt metal. And additional stuff and tools like gypsum, or what was plus the name proper one, or term, the term is escaped from me. You just can check the list for casting and just check what you have, what you don't have, and what you will need for this. Because while I'm planking the hull, I definitely have to find something what to do in parallel during these 2 hours. So why not to make mold and cast some more swivel guns? So let's warm up the soldering iron. Okay. Not that what I mean, I don't want to disconnect everything here, I hope it is working. And I will put my soldering iron at the lowest temperature, it's 200 Celsius. Good enough. Just please stay here. And I will need some water. So water and the brush to apply some water. Maybe some paper towels. Ready. And something else. Okay. I can start applying water while my soldering iron is warming up. So I just will wet it. Why I'm not using alcohol? Yeah, when it is one plank, it's really possible and doable, because you are not soaking in alcohol any other glued part, so you will not damage the glue. But in this case, I have alcohol-based ink on this wale, so I just don't want to create a mess. Because if you will apply alcohol to alcohol-based stain, it will start sort of melting, spreading all over the place, and you just can create a mess. But I will soak all these joints with water, and I was very generous with glue this time. So I have a lot of glue to melt here. and this is such feature, in the moment it gets hot you just have to pull it. So let's see how many frames I will break, because they are very fragile, literally a slight push and it can crack. So let's see how I will do it. I will start from this joint, from here, and we'll move aft and forward. Okay, a little more water. It will dry with soldering iron, so it doesn't matter if it is too much. Oh, maybe I should switch the nozzle actually, because this one is not good. Now it's a little hot. Usually I'm using something like wider, this one. So let's see what everybody else have in their kit, if they have shorter pieces of deck or not. Just curiosity. Still, I have an idea how to fix that, but just interesting if it was just some bunch of kits with such a mistake. Let's try if I can unscrew hot soldering iron. With a paper towel I can. Can't say that it is not burning, but it is doable still. Ouch. Better with paper towel. And let's warm it up. Yes, working. I can put this on the side to cool off. And we'll apply another bunch of water, so just to soak it better. If it wasn't for usage of this wale, I would just warm it up from the outer side. Just I would damage this wale, but could remove it very fast with hot burning iron, soldering iron. But I just want to remove it carefully without damaging. So that's why I'm doing this, playing longer than it is necessary with all this stuff. Let's try if it is warm enough. Warm enough or not? I believe so. Where is the joint? Here. And maybe I will use it. Something like scalpel. We'll see in a moment. Two broken frames. As I said, they are very fragile. Let me glue them back. Glue. And of course, this is that one which I haven't unglued the wale here. I will need something for glue. Maybe I should start. I will unglue entire piece of this wale. So I will start ungluing or warming up the glue on the rest, which I haven't damaged. So I can unglue it before damaging it. Actually 3 broken frames. Let's add a little more water and warm it up a little, all of them before ungluing. Who applied this thick layer of glue? Don't know. More water to this one, and this one in the end. Come on. When I'm warming up, I'm just stretching a little glue, and then I just can cut it with a scalpel. Come on. Almost. Yay, just cut it. Come on. Just such a thick layer of glue. And while it is hot, it's easy to stick scalpel between wale and frame, but it's still sticky. And now in the end of it, this is a very big area of glue in it. Let me just warm it up a little from the outside. But this is a very good seam. Definitely just need to warm it up from the outer side. Yeah, it's ungluing. Good job. Very sticky, but it is here. Now let's glue back these frames. Definitely I will glue this side, not today. Where is my brush? this is from here. I will add some water on this second half of the wale, because basswood is like a sponge. It can drink water and any kind of liquid. So let's soak it. So yes, I haven't damaged the wale, but just a few frames got broken. I think I made a record. This 3 plus that 2, on which side I have this? Oh, yeah, this 2 was broken. So I think I made the record. Now I have broken 5 frames, and the biggest quantity which you have broken and texted me on the Facebook, that it was 4. So I beat you guys. I have 5. Now I just want to dry this wet parts. So then I can just sand this glue. I will unglue it first and then I will deal with the frames. Something wet here. Okay, good. Let's unglue. Which direction? This direction actually, so you can see it. No, that direction. The soldering iron will go here. Just because I'm seeing everything mirrored on the screen, sometimes it's difficult to understand which way to move. Like this. Yeah, finally. A little more water. Water, water, water. Okay, let's not repeat same mistake. I will warm up all of them a little farther, 3 of them, let's say, before ungluing the first one. So it will be softer, and maybe it can just unglue faster. Ooh, this is steamy one. Water here. So I'm stretching a little, trying to pull, just not too hard so I will not break the next frame. And better to stick scalpel when the glue is softens, not soft enough. Okay, more heating, more. Sometimes it is possible even to hit your scalpel when you are sticking it into the wood, just to warm it up, and hot scalpel can cut the glue. This one is very... oh yes, just cut through it. Yay! Next one, that was a very good joint. Let's move further. This one unglued on its own, almost. Sticky. Yes, good. Good, good, good. So with soldering iron I can like unglue, and I can speed up the process of curing of glue. This is what actually I can do, maybe. So I can glue both whales. Let's try to do the miracle. Okay. Can't cut through it. Come on. Should I warm up the scalpel also again? Maybe. Just let's make it hot and it will cut through. The whales are black because, as I said at the very beginning, first or second issue, I'm building the classic look of model. And all contemporary models are built out of boxwood, ebony, holly, pear. So I'm imitating or converting this cheap basswood into ebony. That's why it is black. And if you want to know more about different styles of building models, like Admiralty styles, etc., you just can rewatch that first 2 episodes. Yes, now another 3. Originally, the Gunboat Philadelphia was built mostly out of white oak, and she definitely wasn't painted or something like that. There was a few remains of the paint inside the boat, but nobody knows exactly what it was. Maybe just accidentally, or somebody tried to paint. Nothing specific, like not painted inner part of the planking or something like that. It should warm up first, because I can't stick my knife there. So I will make black whales, black plankshire, and will use oils and shellac for most the other part of the white wood, just to convert it into something noble and beautiful. So I'm building not original look of the model, I'm building just classic model, classic style. Because pear, boxwood, they have such a fine texture or small grains that they look scale. For example, if you will take oak and will try to make a strip like 5 by 5 millimeters, that huge fibers will look like cracks in scale. So if you want to imitate oak, the best way to do it actually to use walnut. In scale it just will look like oak. So of course at the very beginning I just have to break something, and 3 broken frames just proof of it. Can maybe warm up from outside also. And just to stick my blade under it. Maybe more. Just to warm up the scalpel. Oh, just have some pain in the back, can't bend and stay in this position for too long. Let me just turn it around like this, so maybe you can see better. Let's warm up the blade. Let me check. If I have missed any questions in the chat, please drop them in the comments, regular comments under the video. I will answer them after the live stream, because I know I am missing some questions, and when I'm reading them, like in 2 days when YouTube processing video and this live chat become available again, it's too late to answer them. It's like I'm already too late with it. It was a question at that moment very important, so just drop it in the regular comments and I will answer it after the live stream. Okay, this is a good seam. It's actually much wider. The frame is at bigger angle, so bigger surface of glue. And good job. My camera is very not friendly today. And as I said before, I just don't know why it is doing this. It's every time it's different period of time. Good. And the last, the most tricky one. Just will try to warm it up from the outer side. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, 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 you can do it. Yay. Now I need to clean this. These two frames, cut them to new lengths. I will drop them here. We'll leave this here. And I need to glue these 3 frames. So only 3. So good job. And I will need some glue. Because it's too low. That's why I'm removing the wale. It's too low, and I also want to make a pattern where to put them. And I have published in the group on the Facebook with this group build. So who is participating in building it with me have seen this drawing. That it should be 11.2 millimeters from the top of the top timber to the upper edge of the wale. So we will do it right now. And as I also showed you some drawings with the deck, that the planking is also wrong, and because on above the wale should be only 1 plank, not 2 like in the kit. So that's why we are dancing with all this stuff. Glue, and I need my old scalpel right in front of my nose, of course. And the needle, it was somewhere here, or I will take a different one. The glue. Actually, I can clean this glue while it's unglued, so I will not damage it on the model. And on this side, maybe too much, but it's okay. Where is my favorite tool? My favorite tool, the broken file scraper. And the clamp. No, this is not a good idea with this clamp. I need wider ones. This is the proper choice for the clamps. Actually, I can just use soldering iron to cure the glue fast without even clamping it. Why not? So yes, you can unglue, you can glue with soldering iron, because soldering iron literally boils the glue and it evaporates moisture instantly. And this sticking out glue a little, it just dries immediately. It becomes brownish, it's burning, but it will hold it in place without clamping it. So let's do it without all these troubles. Again, I will clean this one. And same, repeat. Ouch. And again, let's cure it faster. It's still raw inside, but just these sticking out drops, they will hold it in place, and the rest of the glue will cure on its own. Slight sanding after complete drying. Okay, and the third one, broken one. Yes, usually I'm not showing this in my videos, what I have removed, reglued or something, but I'm doing this quite often. In some videos I am showing this, but every time to show the same trick, it's not interesting. So I just can replace something without even showing it. Maybe just I don't like how it glued, maybe because the gap was created or something. But I'm doing this quite often with soldering iron, ungluing something and gluing back. Ugh, just can't, as I said, can't bend. I need to glue it back. I was very generous with the glue. just to press it and cure these drops. Good. I just disconnected my soldering iron and I will move it somewhere so I will not burn myself. But now I need to clean. And to glue a second wale while I will prepare this one to glue back. So I just need to clean all this glue. Maybe sometimes I can just cut it, because after it again hardened, it's stiff. Okay, while I'm cleaning this, let's make pattern or mold for marking the wale. So we have some cuts off here. Oh, this is actually our samples. We can make a mold out of them. This was a garnet shellac and this was a yellow shellac. So let's use it as a something. And this one also was a pattern or sample with nails. So I just need a piece to cut it and to make something like this. So what I actually will do, I just will glue such piece on top of this one, so I can mark it, and I just need to put it on the proper distance. Where is my small ruler? It's here. And just to check, let me show you one more time my screen. I will open the picture which I published on the Facebook group. It's here. So let me share my screen one more time. And we have right here our pattern with dimensions. This is how it should be. So let's do it. 11.2 millimeters. I hope that it is sharing my screen. It's not showing me yet on my phone, but I will see it in 20 seconds. Okay, yes, yay, it is working. Good, so today it is working, perfect. Let's go back to our, not this one, this one. And let's make this pattern. Of course I can use actually caliper for more precise. 11.2, please. Something like this. So this is how I should glue it. And I will use cyanoacrylate because it's fast curing, and because I also can use this, how it was, Instaset, what it was, accelerator, so it can speed up the process. Maybe I should clean first the nozzle. I will need a needle probably. Quite often happens with cyanoacrylate. Clean now. I even got glue somewhere. From this? Where is this? Yeah, it's completely cured, so we have pattern, so that it will work like this. So I can mark on each side precise height on each frame. And I just need to check that it is really these dimensions. Yes, move this way. From under it, look like this. Perfect. So this is our pattern. And samples. Let's keep it here. Now what I need to finish cleaning the rest of the frames. Just because they are fragile, so when I'm applying pressure from this side, I'm compensating from another side. Wasn't so fragile, I just could put it on the side, but it is fragile. Not an option. Yep, it is not an option. Where is my sharp scalpel? And as I said before, that's why I haven't made rabbet on the stem and stern post. Even if I have damaged something like this, It will not be visible later when I will glue it, when we will clamp the entire hull. Actually, why I haven't cleaned this side before? I could. Not that it is visible, but just I know that I have cleaned it. And this one, I have cleaned this one, so I need to clean here. Like I have nothing glued there. What is good? Now it is ready again for gluing wales and planking. But this time I will do it on the starboard. And let's start with the longer piece, and then we will glue shorter on. So let's mark and clamp it dry and then glue. So let's mark. Let me show you how to mark it. I can probably bring camera closer. And it will be visible if I will put it like this. So just to show you how exactly I'm doing this. I have somewhere a very small pencil somewhere. This one will be very convenient at the moment. So now I just will put this on top of the top timber and mark. And mark. And so on. Actually, I can mark it on both sides. Depends from which side I will check it. It will be convenient to have it on both sides. And same on another side. So again, both sides. This was garnet sample. Remind me if I will forget in the end of the live stream to apply second coat, just to check how it will look on our samples, and I need to apply second coat in the this cockpit, bigger one, in the bow. Actually, maybe it is more visible even on this screen. What I'm doing. And in the end right here. Something like this. Okay, and let's try this one. I believe the long one was from the bow, yes, and short one was from the stern, just different side, like this. This should be on this side. Actually it's should be shorter. We'll see, maybe I can put the back that one, first one, without even adding anything. Let's try. So I just need to cut first. Length, and then length, and then we can glue it. So it should be in the middle of the frame. No, too short. A little longer. How come? Need to clean one more time. Okay, now it's perfect. It's almost proper length. Or should I cut longer? Yeah, we probably should start with a longer one. So let's check this one. How this one? Yeah, I need to start with this one because this one just touches the frame. Perfect to glue. Then let's start with the longer one and then we'll see how it is working. Then I need more clamps. This one is not right. This one is not right. Or maybe I will stick some nails to hold it in place. It was working fine previous time. Now it's short. It was too long, now it's too short. Come on. Is this a joke? Perfect. And another trick how to make perfect joints, you can like put under the wale another piece of wood and to clamp it like this, so then you can make a perfect joint without that jump. Oh, like this. So like this, like this. You can use clamps. There is a small one. Come on, flip. So then you can get perfect joint without it jumping. I'm calm outside, but I'm just boiling inside. Like, oh shit, I was working so long and it is broken. Just checking more comment questions. Can't see any questions. This one I have answered. So if you have dropped some questions in the chat and I missed them, just this is not I'm doing this intentionally. I just really missed them between working on the model and just the chat moved farther and I really missed it. So just drop them in the regular comments and I will answer them. I need more clamps and we can start gluing. Just want to check that it is perfectly even. Yes. Good. And I believe it is even sharp on the screen. So lots of clamps. More clamps. I will put them all in front of my nose, so I will not miss anything. Maybe I will grab a nail driver, just in case. I will need it in the most not comfortable moment. So let's have them all. So here, like this, although it is, clamps can hold it in proper position without any problems, what is good. And rubber bands. So let's prepare some just in case if I will need them. Because this wale just perfectly laid right now at the moment. We'll see if I will need it or not. Better to have it. So more here. Glue. probably I will remove one needle, but I will use brush, and I will need some water for the brush so it will not dry. Yeah, this is what we're trying to achieve. The look, the original Smithsonian Philadelphia. Actually, we have already a lot of pictures of replica. So who visited the museum and participated in the group build already published it on the Facebook on our group build. So it is actually very useful, and you can immediately see that that replica has bigger quantity of planks on the deck. And the moment I checked with the drawings, right, our kit is not really using that pattern of planking, deck planking. Although it is laser cut, so what is the difference to cut a few more lines with imitation? Just somebody designed it with a smaller quantity of planks, so let's make it properly. So let's cut them, narrow them, and let's make the proper deck. Let's start gluing. My favorite tool. I can use this trick. Or I have somewhere shorter plank. Or not. Yes, I have shorter one. This will be for the next piece of wale. Okay, I want to clamp more spots here so it will not move while I'm applying glue here. Actually, maybe with a needle it will be more convenient. Definitely it is more convenient with the needle. Better to check how it is with marks. Perfect. At the moment it is perfect. better to remove immediately that extra glue or excess glue. Of course you can do it after it dries, but the more you will remove at the very beginning, the less to remove after that. Visible. To remove 2 clamps. And I want to do it here. Just to make it more visible for you. Clamp this on. If it is somewhere not touching the pattern which I marked, it doesn't matter. I just want to create perfect curve, not waves, not wavy wale. So marking, they are just plus minus, so you can orient on them, but does not mean that it should be exactly this. Okay, where's the small one? I can try this one. Something like this. And the most interesting damaged a little, so I will use a drop of alcohol ink later when it dries. Okay, second half. And maybe I can rotate it in a different direction, like this. And it will be visible now. Let me check what my camera is doing. And now I need to try it dry first. No, it's not convenient for me. Ouch! And I got glued. Of course. Can't work like this anymore. My back is just killing me. So I have to continue like this. If I will move further, I can probably show you entire whale. Like this. And let's try dry first. Here maybe I can use already a soldering iron. Something like this. So this is the idea. Ay, 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 ay. I have a gap here. a good one. Don't know how much visible. Can cut small piece or install a piece of 1 for 3 frames. I like to cut it here and just install the piece of wale because of this gap. And I have this additional planks because gap is not beautiful, better to make a repair like on the real boats were usually done. They were cutting one piece of plank and installing a new one. So this is what I will do on my model. Checking comments, questions. Okay, let's prepare this piece to be a wale because I will need also another piece on another side. So I will need sand block with sandpaper. So I will use also some sandpapers because first I need to shape it just to chamfer a little edges as I was doing it in previous episode. Just a little. This is just because of the curve, although on this boat it is not that big curve, but usually when frames has this radius and when you want to plank your model with beautiful joints, you have to chamfer each edge. So this is what I'm doing, especially when you are bending, then like its thickness spreading up and down, so especially when it's bent after shaping the wales, planks, better to chamfer them. This piece is straight, so I just will use this block to do this. Just slight chamfering. Maybe almost even not noticeable. It is chamfered. Then I will sand it a little to remove all the traces from the blade. And we'll make slight radius of the outer edges. And with a Scotch Brite, final polishing before using alcohol ink. And just a piece of, I believe this is chewy, I just will use it for coloring my wale. With this alcohol ink, like this, I will show you it again. This is what I'm using, pitch black alcohol ink. Dries practically instantly and you can glue it immediately. So this is what I will do. Everything what I'm using in my videos, I have links in the description under the video. Sometimes I'm putting separate links like specifically for each product, but sometimes you just can open that idea list which I created on Amazon, and I'm putting there everything what I'm using in my videos and builds. Ugh. I need something to open it. And watch me how I will cover myself into ink. Come on! What to do? Oh, finally. Just couldn't do it in the gloves. And I will use a brush to spread it. So, yes, I have shown it close up in the previous episode, so that's why I'm trying just to make it fast. So I will finish it today. And just will spread a little. Okay, it's already dry. More alcohol ink. Yeah, it is drying instantly. So if you want to spread it with a brush, you should do it very fast. I can glue it already, it is dry. Where is my water? I will wash it later with alcohol. Yes, I have dehumidifier in my workshop, and first I bought a small one, like 25 square meters. This is about 270 or 280 square feet. So I bought my first one for 500 square feet, and because my workshop is not really well insulated, so that one could barely, it was lower humidity, but it couldn't maintain proper humidity. So at the moment I have 1500 square feet, and it's finally holding proper humidity. Because especially when I have a model for the restoration, it is quite old one, it's very important to keep it at humidity 40%, and you also have to maintain temperature. It shouldn't be cold, it shouldn't be hot. The more constant temperature and humidity, the best for the model, especially if it is an old model already. So my temperature here at the workshop usually between 20 and 25 Celsius. Oh, okay, it's not dry yet. Can show you this. But now it is dry on my hand and it will be difficult to remove. It's okay. So let's cut first the length of this. So let's make it for 3 frames. I will install here another piece of wale. So let's cut it. And that's why I like the wooden ship modeling the most. I can repair models like it was repaired on real ships, especially when some fluffy assistants can drop them. My first model was flying from the table, hugging my cat, or cat was hugging my model, and they fell together on the floor. Okay, like this. To trim it because it's bent. I'm cutting from the other side and I can't see properly what I'm cutting actually. Maybe I can use just a sander for this purpose so I can see what I'm sanding. I'll keep it here, I will need it. Where is my sandpaper? Just to remove this fur after sanding. And now it will be on this frame. Good, so this piece of wood just enough to keep it in the proper position. Now I want to clamp it dry. So this is how I can keep it. And I think I can start gluing it. And I have one more clamp. I will need it for sure. Do I have more clamps? Okay, I have these long ones. We'll use them too, because this small can damage basswood. They are too strong for soft wood. And let's start gluing it. Where I have dropped my glue, right here. So now I believe I can show you entire frame, maybe. Or I can move camera to show you entire frame or wale. Yay. Actually, I have somewhere, I can steal somewhere a bigger one. And I can put this one in this place. And I have fur. Okay, I need to remove all these glues. I'm thinking to warm up the soldering iron so I can glue it completely and I can glue a second wale, so we will finish it today. Even if I will stay longer than 2 hours here, I just want to finish wales today. That was simple. Good. Let's continue gluing. just to talk about something, let me make another announcement that the next kit is already prepared for the raffle. So on Tuesday I will publish an unboxing video, and on the main page of the channel, in the community tab or posts tab, sometimes it's different name on it, assigned, it changes with the time. So you can enter the raffle. Just drop in the comment that you would like to participate, and I will give you the number so you can participate. And in 10 days, on the closest live streaming, I will choose randomly a number of the winner. Where I should put my clamp? Come on! It was in my hands. Or I will steal clamp from here somewhere. And in the bow, actually, what is it? Okay, good. Now I need to cut a small tiny piece here. Let me check how it is visible. And where I will put it? Oh, it's right here. So I need to cut first edge. Then length. First a little bigger, and then I will cut precise length. Something like this. Maybe I can send it to a proper size. It's easier. More. Perfect, just to clean it. Just to clean from this fur after sanding. Oh, I found my clamp. It was right under my nose. Why it is so difficult to find something hidden literally under your nose? So this is what I will glue here. I have this type of clamps. Maybe also have to do something like this to hold it in proper position. This one is not that tight. And I need one more clamp. Maybe I will move this one here. And I can start drying glue with soldering iron. So we can glue second wale. No more clamps. Just I want to keep it in proper place. So I will dry it with soldering iron. The thing is, when you are heating the PVA and pulling it, so you are stretching hot glue, and in the moment you are heating it and clamping it, it cures instantly in the proper position. And this half of the wale, actually the glue is almost cured a little already, but still have to be clamped or completely dried. Move it on this one. Actually, I can show you. Let me turn it around so you can see how it become brownish and cured. Which one I will use? We'll try to cure this one. I believe it's visible. This is what I'm doing. I'm just that sticking PVA glue. I just can cure it instantly, and the rest what is raw inside, it will dry later. Let me turn this side. Let's move to the next one. Can remove this one. It's already stiff, hard. You can sand it already. It's dried completely. So while it is warm, I will keep this clamp here. But let's move to the next one. I just will sit down. It's too painful to bend. Don't jump. Actually, I will use this one for the wire. It's very convenient to use narrow clamps like this. This one, and we'll switch to this one here. Impossible to work on that side. And everything good here. But I will hold still with the clamp. Can remove this one already, so I have already a few clamps for the second wale. Let's continue the same here, preferably without melting clamps. can remove this clamp already. Actually, I can switch to that clamp here. Because it is more convenient. Oh, melted the clamp. It's just toxic. Smells awful. Slightly melted clamp. I will sand it later. Where is my second long clamp? That's why it is more convenient to use this one. It's narrow. I can remove a few more clamps. Let's try to unglue this lower plank. If it cured somewhere, yes. Now I need to uncure it with soldering iron. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Did it properly. How about the rest? Okay, here it is also somewhere. So now I'm uncuring the lower plank. But at least now we have a wale which holds the frames, so I can put some pressure. Did it really properly. Okay, this one. So I glued it to 3 frames. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't want to apply heating to the wale itself, only to the plank. But did it really properly. Okay, just cut it. And while it is more or less fresh, I can clean this glue. Good. Let's finish curing the glue on the rest of the frames, and I want to glue a second frame. Oh, not second frame, second wale. If I haven't used soldering iron, then I have to leave this at least for 10 hours, because this wale bent, so the glue should properly cure before removing the clamps. Or dried with soldering iron. The only bad thing about using soldering iron for PVA, you can't solder anything with this tip anymore, or it's very difficult to clean before you can. Don't know why. Maybe some chemical reaction or something in PVA creates film on the surface. So I'm using this tip only for PVA, or this nozzle for soldering iron. Actually, about HMS Endeavour, there is, let's say, two archaeologists are arguing. This is Endeavour, this is not Endeavour. One has evidence that this is Endeavour, the second has evidence that this is not. So this is still under the question. And when Krum comes back, I can ask him literally rumors about it. So he can share something, what he knows about it, or what he is thinking about, whom to believe, is this Endeavour or this is not. You know, if you can find something like a bell with written on it HMS Endeavour, then yes, it's definitely Endeavour. But if you can't find something what is 100% can tell you that this is Endeavour or this is not, it's too difficult, because such type of the vessels were built huge quantity, so, and similar vessels around this area could be found easily. So it can be a ship which same type as Endeavour for sure, but nobody can tell you that this is really was Endeavour. Okay, let me use this lamp. This is actually why Endeavour is very similar with Bounty. I believe the difference is only with the mizzen mast. Don't remember what exactly was different. Something was replaced and changed. On which ship was changed, I don't remember. But they are really very similar. If you just can look at their lines, they are identical. Okay, I will ask him to make a video. I actually was asking him a while already. Can you make videos about that models which I already built? Maybe I don't know something. Because usually when I'm asking him something, he's like, oh yeah, one time I will tell you. But when we are filming, then he is digging from the depths of his brains all information which he knows. And in front of the camera, he is more excited to talk. So I'm curious even what he can say about bounty, because I have lots of pictures of my model, so I can edit beautiful video also, and with him talking. Okay, let's glue a second whale. So I will keep my soldering iron here, trying to figure out how I want to position. Oh, and I need to clean this two pieces. Where is my... because it is also in glue. Well, my hands are in glue, or fingers, I don't know. Have no idea. But I need to clean this glue. It's already dried after ungluing. And I also have to insert a piece of additional wood. Oh, just scratched it. Good job. Which part is which? I believe the longest one, this is from the bow, this one is from the stern. This is how it was. Actually, I can turn off my soldering iron. I can leave second half to dry. I was gluing only the first one with soldering iron, so I can finish it today. And next time we can work on the deck. And my hope is that tomorrow I will finish the lobster smack. Yeah, I think it's deja vu. How many times I have said that? 3, 4? But really, only the mainsail is left. Everything is done. So I just need to set up the mainsail and make some coils. So maybe coils will take about an hour, but the rest should be faster. And then we can start working 2 days a week on the Philadelphia. Especially when we have to plank her, I can glue 2 strikes on each side of planks, and if we have more time, we can start working on the decks. Like to prepare planks, narrow them, cut them, narrow them. Everything takes time, so we can work parallel on it. And as I said at the beginning of the video, I will order today or tomorrow stuff for the casting. It was a challenge for me to find gypsum. It has a different term. Plaster something. Never heard about that. That term, I mean. But I think I found everything what I need on Amazon, and I created an idea list and published it in the description under the video. The name of it is something like materials and tools, or tools and materials for casting. So you can find everything there. Because in the kit we have 2 swivels, but on the boat we have 8 brackets for it. But since they were removable, it does not mean that she was with all 8 swivels, especially. It is also written in the archaeological reports. Nobody knows how many exactly was on her. But we have, in the book it's also published a document where it was requested to equip her with 8 swivels, but no documents how many exactly was delivered. Because at that moment, at the beginning of the war, there was big shortage of guns and swivels, so that's why we can see different types of them on one ship, because they were taken from captured ships, and that's how they were equipping this fleet. So that's why we have all different guns, and so swivels could be also different. And because on the Philadelphia, archaeologists raised only 1 swivel. It definitely can't be only 1, but 2 is also looks like not enough. Maybe 4, because you can just switch from one side to another. If you are firing from one side, you don't have to have swivels on another side. So I think this is how it was. Let's position it and cut it to a proper length. Actually, I have this small. So let's cut it somewhere from. Let me think about it so it will be logical. On these 4 frames, do I have a big enough piece? Oh yes, I have a big enough piece. So I can cut even from here to here. But I will do it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 frames. Where is my pencil? Pencil. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll use a big one. Have a short one somewhere. This will be my additional beam. Almost there. I can sand it. Now I will put it on dry model, and then I will glue it. Maybe this one will do it better. Come on, flip it. When I need it, it's not turning. this, maybe 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this piece I will insert, something like this. Marks, what I have here in the bowl. Good, perfect. Maybe this one is better. Ouch, just damaged it. Yeah, these are dangerous clamps, they can easily damage them. Wood. Oh, maybe this one is better. Stronger. Like this. This is how I will hold it in the bowl. Okay, let's start gluing. Just a few drops of fresh glue. Yeah, how to bend the wood. I was using not soldering iron, electric plank bender and my candle plank bender. So both work well. So depends, if you have electric one, it's good. If you don't, you can make from scrap. Candle plank bender. Let me turn on the camera. Come on, wake up. Come on. Good. Let me check where it is in focus. Something like this. Watch me how I will glue again this lower plank. That is my favorite tool to scrape the excess of glue. Oh, right here. Right here. I can bend the frame instead of, and watch me how I will break it. this one. Okay. Now the stern part of the whale. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will cut it somewhere here. I need maybe this clamp. Clamps. One, two, three, four. So I will cut it right here. Right here. Now again, I will clamp and dry and glue. I need to position it properly in the stern. will be here. Let's glue it. Oh, my back. Actually, I can check my first wale if it is perfectly straight. Wow, really? It is from... Usually when you are gluing something from pieces, it's very difficult to achieve straight line. But just let me switch camera, I just want to show you this. If you will check at an angle, it's perfectly straight. Closer. No jumps. And that is why it is important to glue wale first, especially if it is so contrast color, because if you will make a mess, like will continue planking from top or from the bottom, in the end of the day you can create these waves, or where your butt joining the planks you can get some jumps. So that's why it's very important to start with the most eye-poking detail like wale. That's why I'm planking always from the wales. First wales and then the rest of the planking. So if the wale looks good, then you can hide some mistakes on the bottom of your planking or something like that. So let's glue this one. Actually, let's keep it like this. My favorite tool. could move it so you can see it. Perfect. Grab this one to do something like this. Oh, perfect. Now this piece of wale is left. And I can flip it a little. And I need to cut a proper piece of wood. First a little longer and then precise size. A little more. Just a little more. Just slight touch. A little more, too tight. Like this. Let's glue it. this will be it for today after this tiny piece. And I have such big clumps, so let's use them. Trying to clamp it with the corners actually, so because we have carved frames. Actually, I can add a piece of wood here. So I will not damage the frame because it's carved. And when I'm clamping it, it is trying to straighten it, which is not good. But now this is perfect. And this is it for today. I will wait for this second wale to dry on its own, so I will not use soldering iron. And maybe will remove the clamps if I will need them for different projects during the week. But I think I'm done for today. And let me switch to a different screen. Just to thank you for coming and joining me during this build and fixing the wales. I hope with the next gluing, before gluing, I will check drawings first. So like with deck, and as I said, where is this two pieces? This is the plan for next time. We will glue 2 planks of planking and we will start working on the decks. I will cut them into separate planks. We'll narrow them to 14-15 millimeters wide. This is how it should be in scale. And we'll cut some extra planks from that sheets. Like, we have lots of such extra wood. We can use it as a planking. So with this is it for today, and I'm waiting for you tomorrow to finish Lobster Smack. The small tiny model which is behind the cardboard box, don't want to break it, so I will not bend to get it. But tomorrow I hope I finally will finish it. It is almost finished. Literally I have to raise the mainsail and to make a few coils. And this is it, and then we will start working from the next week. We will start working on the Philadelphia 2 days a week, like Saturday and Sunday. So this will speed up the process. So thank you very much for coming. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your day or evening, depends from which part of the world you are watching. And see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.
you.